Hi, this is Lisa Somerville for Divinity Designs. Today I'm here to share with you the April 2024 Blessings Box. When you receive your Blessings Box, you will receive a pre-printed piece of paper that shows you all the items that are in the Blessings Box, along with their retail value and the kit exclusive price. The retail value of the April 2024 Blessings Box is $100.70. Our membership price is just $75 plus shipping. Now let's take a look at the products found in the April 2024 Blessings Box. In the April 2024 Blessings Box, we have one stamp die duo, two custom dies, one 6x6 paper pad collection, one mixed media stencil, and one set of 3 blending brushes. The first exclusive product is the Rain or Shine Stamp Die Duo. This is a set of 9. These are clear stamps with one custom die. The die that's included in this stamp set will die cut the floral image with the boots. The next exclusive product is the Umbrella with Layers die set. This is a set of 4. It contains the canopy rib, canopy layers, the umbrella base, the canopy background, and the canopy inset. And here's just a few examples using the Umbrella with Layers die set. The next custom die that's exclusive to the April 2024 Blessings Box is the Raindrops background. This die is designed to be used with A2 cards. Here you can see the die cut from cardstock, then layered on top of the A2 portrait card base with layer die set. You can also inlay all the die cut pieces that normally fall from the die when die cutting, and I'll show you just how easy it is to do this later in the video. These 2 pieces have all the pieces that fall from within the die inlaid back into the background pattern. Next, we have our Rainy Days Prints paper pad. This 6x6 paper pad features 30 designer papers, 5 sheets of each design. And the final 2 products in the April 2024 Blessings Box is the Water Spray 6x6 Mixed Media Stencil and a package of our blending brushes that contains 3 blending brushes. And here you can see our mixed media stencil was used along with our blending brushes to create backgrounds. And on these 3 pieces of cardstock, I used the stencil to dry emboss the design into the cardstock. Now let's take a closer look at the products in the April 2024 Blessings Box. The Rain or Shine Stamp Die Duo is a clear stamp set with a custom die. This set is exclusive to the April 2024 Blessings Box. This clear stamp set is a set of 9 and includes the die to die cut the boot and floral image. When using the clear stamp sets, I do like to condition the stamps before using them. To do this, I take a sanding block and go back and forth over the stamp. This will help remove any film or residue that might be on the stamp. Then ink with a freshly inked stamp pad. This will ensure a nice crisp image. You can then stamp or heat emboss the image onto cardstock. To die cut, center the die over the stamped or heat embossed image. Use removable tape to hold that die in place, then die cut following the directions for your die cutting machine. That will leave you a stamped or heat embossed die cut image that you can use to embellish your cards, scrapbook pages, or home decor projects. The next exclusive product to the April 2024 Blessings Box is the Umbrella with Layers die set. This is a set of 4 dies. This die set includes the canopy rib, the canopy layers, the umbrella handle, the canopy background, and canopy inset. And here you can see on the packaging some different ways to use this die set. When die cut, this die will give you the canopy rib and the canopy layers. Here's the canopy rib, and here you can see the canopy layers were die cut and adhered to the canopy background. The 2 dies that are shown here are the canopy background and the canopy inset. The inset die is designed to die cut a pattern into your cardstock. Here you can see the canopy inset is die cut into the cardstock. The inset dies do not have die cut edges. When you die cut both the canopy background and the canopy inset at the same time, you'll end up with the decorative umbrella pieces that you see here. You can then die cut the canopy background out of cardstock or pattern paper. Then you can adhere those two die cut pieces together to create the decorative umbrella. And here we have just the canopy rib along with the canopy background. As you can see, there are many different ways to use the umbrella with layers die set. The next exclusive die set to the April 2024 Blessings box is the Raindrops background. This die is designed to be used with A2 cards. You'll die cut this die following the directions for your die cutting machine. Here's a few examples of this die cut from cardstock. Here you can see it on the A2 portrait card base. Here's the A2 portrait card base with the layer panel. And here you can see the matting rectangle was added to add a pop of color between the layer panel and the card base. And shown here is the addition of the Raindrops background die. Here it was die cut from white cardstock. Shown here it's die cut from teal cardstock. And shown here the Raindrops background was die cut from the Rainy Days Prints paper pad. Now if you'd like to change the look of your background dies, you can incorporate some of our other die sets. On this panel here, I die cut the Raindrops background die from black cardstock. And then I inlaid all the die cut pieces from this panel that was die cut from the Rainy Days Prints paper pad. I know that you can easily achieve that same look by adding pattern paper behind the die cut. But why waste all those die cut pieces when you can inlay them into the cardstock? Let me show you just how easy it is to inlay those die cut pieces from the Raindrops background die. Here you can see the Raindrops background die is adhered to a piece of cardstock. There is adhesive completely covering the light blue piece of cardstock. When I die cut this Raindrops background die, I added a piece of removable adhesive to the back of the die. The removable adhesive that I added to the die prior to die cutting will help adhere all those die cut pieces in place that normally fall from the die when die cutting. Then I can peel back the corner and remove the Raindrops background die cut from the die. Again, the removable adhesive will help hold those die cut pieces into place that normally fall from within the die. Next, I'm going to turn this die cut panel over and layer it on top of the die cut panel here that has the adhesive on the background. Then I can begin to remove that adhesive sheet from the back of the die. Then I can go ahead and press down all those die cut pieces into place on the Raindrops background die cut panel. And then when you remove the die, you'll have all those die cut pieces inlaid into the Raindrops background. Next we have our Rainy Days Prints paper pad. This 6x6 paper pad features 30 designer papers, 5 sheets of each design. Again, that's the Rainy Days Prints 6x6 paper pad. The last two products in the April 2024 Blessings box is a set of 3 blending brushes and our 6x6 water spray mixed media stencil. Our mixed media stencils and our blending brushes go hand in hand. You can use the blending brushes with the mixed media stencils to add color to your cardstock. To create this background using the blending brushes and the water spray mixed media stencil, I first applied white pigment ink using the blending brushes over the water spray stencil. Then I slightly moved the stencil to offset it and used the blending brushes along with colored ink. In addition to using our mixed media stencils with the blending brushes, did you know that you could dry emboss your stencils to create a textured background so that they look like embossing folders? Shown here, I used the water spray mixed media stencil and I dry embossed onto black cardstock. Shown here, it's a little harder to see, but it's dry embossed onto white cardstock. And shown here, I've dry embossed the water spray mixed media stencil onto blue cardstock. On this panel here, the water spray mixed media stencil was dry embossed onto light blue cardstock, and then I left the stencil in place and then used the blending brushes and ink to apply ink over the raised area of the stencil. You can visit the product page on our website for our water spray mixed media stencil to find more inspiration and a few tutorials using this stencil along with our blending brushes. In addition to those products, we do have additional products available at a discount to our Blessings Box members. You can find those products on the drop down tab on our website. One of those products is the Raindrops foiling plate. Our foiling plates do require both a hot foil machine and a die cutting machine. The hot foil machine will heat the foil. The die cutting machine will press the foil into the cardstock. The Raindrops foiling plate was foiled with rainbow foil onto black cardstock. And here you can see the negative area of the foiling was used with our solid foiling plate and foiled onto black cardstock. And here you can see the foiled background used with one of our additional die sets. And here's another look. Again, this is the negative foiling. Again, the Raindrops foiling plate is not included in the April 2024 Blessings Box, but Blessings Box members can purchase this foiling plate at a discount. Here's a look at a few of the cards that I've created using the April 2024 Blessings Box along with additional Divinity Designs products. Let's take a look at some of the projects created by our design team using the April 2024 Blessings Box along with additional Divinity Designs products. For more inspiration using these products, visit the product pages on our website, like us on Facebook, or follow us on Instagram.